Here is our second set of solving multi-step equations. So for this one, you will not distribute like we did for the last one. Our last set of notes that we will take will actually be putting the two things together. So for this one, you're going to be combining like terms. This again is something that we worked on before our break from each other. So to review, when you combine like terms, you just do exactly what this says. 4x plus 8x. So again, just imagine there are 4x's in one spot, 8x's in the other. So you have a total of 12x. So you add the coefficients. Coefficients are the numbers that are being multiplied by the variable, and then the variable stays what it is. I'll try to write a little bit darker. Okay. Number two, we have two different types. We have variables, and then we have what are called constant terms, terms that don't have the variable. So remember, you can only put things that match together. So you can put the 3x and the 2x together. So again, do exactly what it says in front of those two terms. 3 plus 2 would give me 5x, and then it helps to cancel those out, okay? Here's where you have to be careful. This is a negative 5 minus 7. Negative 5 minus 7 is negative 12. So you're going to put a minus sign and then 12. 5x minus 12. Number 3, you have 6x minus 9x. So 6 minus 9 is negative 3x. Cancel those. And then 3 plus 5 is 8. So since it's positive 8, you put a plus 8. Negative 3x plus 8. So again, that's called combining like terms, something we did right at the beginning of third trimester. All right. So what we're going to have now is to actually solve equations. So your first step is to do exactly what we just did up there, combine the like terms. When you're done, you should have only two terms or less. So these first couple, there's actually only going to be one term left on one side of the equal sign. All right, so one or two terms is all you should have left. And then you solve like we have been doing with inverse operations. So our first one, 8m plus 13m is equal to 42. So again, you combine these two together first. That's step one, put those together. 8 plus 13 is 21. So 21m equals 42. So again, you should either have one or two terms left. This means 21 times m. So to undo times by 21, we need to divide by 21, divide by 21. M equals 2 is what we think our answer should be. And then as always, we're going to check our answer. So you can use your calculator if you have your phone calculator. 8 times 2 plus 13 times 2. Wherever the m is where you need to put the 2 in. And we do get 42. Right. Number 2 is very similar. You just have to be really careful because this is negative 6 minus 2. Again, if you need to use your calculator, use your calculator. Negative 6 minus 2 is negative 8n equals 16. So negative 8n means negative 8 times n. So to undo multiplication, we need to divide by negative 8, divide by negative 8, n equals negative 2. So we think n should equal negative 2. This is going to be a tricky one to put in our calculators because of, with the reflection, because of all the negatives. So negative 6 times negative 2 minus 2 times negative 2 does give us our 16 that we think it should. All right, here's where it gets a little bit trickier because we have like terms and non-like terms that we need to put together. All right, so when you look at number 3, we have a 4x, a 6, and a 3. You can only put the 6 and the 3 together. So the 4x you need to bring down. 4x, 6 plus 3 is 9. So 4x plus 9 equals 17. All right, so again, don't forget to bring that 4x down, put these two together to get 9, and then still equals 17. Then it looks like ones we've been doing. So subtract 9 from both sides. 4x equals 8. Divide by 4, divide by 4. X equals 2 is our final answer. Again, if you want to check it, plug it right into the original equation. 4 times 2 plus 6 plus 3 is equal to 17. So we did that one correctly. Number 4, we have n minus 2 plus 3. So again, the n doesn't have anything with it, so bring it straight down. Negative 2 plus 3 is 1. Negative 2 plus 3 would be positive 1. So n plus 1 is equal to negative 2. Then all we have to do after that is subtract 1 from both sides. And we get n equals negative 3. So if you want to check that one, we would do negative 3 minus 2 plus 3 to get us our negative 2. All right, this one, r plus 11 plus 8r is equal to 29. So we have r plus 8r. Remember, if there's not a number in front, we can put a 1. So 1r plus 8r is 9r. Those are gone. You still need the plus 11 is equal to 29. 9r plus 11 is equal to 29. So then I need to subtract 11 from both sides. 9r is equal to 29 minus 11 is 18. Again, this is multiplication, so to undo multiplication, we divide by 9, divide by 9. R is equal to 2. So when we check that one, we would do 2 plus 11 plus 8 times 2 to get us our 29. And our last one has two sets of things we need to put together. So I like to put my x's together first if I have both, or my variables, whatever they might be. So 4x plus 2x is 6x. Those go away. Negative 3 plus 6. Make sure again you see that as negative 3 plus 6 is positive 3. So 6x plus 3 is equal to 9. Then I would need to subtract 3 to get those to cancel. 6x is equal to 9 minus 3 is 6. Divide by 6, divide by 6, x is equal to 1. So this will be a long one to plug into your calculator to check, but that's okay. Hopefully you realize if we plug in 1, we really don't have to multiply, but I'll go ahead and do that anyway. 4 times 1 minus 3 plus 2 times 1 plus 6 gives us the 9 that it should. All right, so again, you're going to combine your like terms first, the things that match. After that, it will just be our regular adding and subtracting and then multiplying or dividing, which all of these are going to be dividing.